Okay, happy Friday, everyone. I'm doing an in my car edition of the New York Times Daily Crossword Solve today here on Friday, June 20th, 2025. Pretty peaceful right now, but I apologize in advance if any undue noise comes to pass. I have about 40 minutes. It is a themeless Friday crossword, so we are expecting some trickiness here. I do hear from various sources that is maybe a little trickier than normal, so we'll see how we get on. But this is a Friday puzzle by Adrienne Bike, and let's see how it goes. Oh my goodness, I see the issue here. Wow, six column spanning or row spanning, puzzle spanning entries here at the top and at the bottom can certainly make things difficult. Well, looks like it's settled. I mean, it could be anything really. We're definitely gonna need some crosses here. I'm not even gonna I'll read the clues, but I'm not even gonna try very hard to solve them. Cultural attraction in London's Covent Garden neighborhood. I mean, this could be, what's in Covent Garden? Is Royal Albert Hall here? I mean, it could be. That's certainly a possibility. Let's check the crosses, though. Campaign reminder. I'm not sure. Très joli. This could be blank joli. I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, no, très joli works fine. Appear overprotective, say. Hover? Like to hover over someone? That could be. What would this be then? Brief moment in time. A sec, short for a second, and brief, serving double purpose here to indicate not only that the moment in time is brief, but that the word itself is in brief. That works. Mate's reply. Captain? Like the first mate of a ship? Certainly seems to fit, anyway. Natural pitch? An ear? No. Natural pitch. I was going to say like if you have a good ear, then you have natural pitch, but I think I'm getting a little too musical here. Olympian Reisman, Ali Reisman, always with a Y. This looks like every, doesn't it? Maybe it is ear, but then what the heck could that be? Natural pitch. Oh, tar. Pitch like, yeah, pitch is another word for tar. The gooey black stuff. Natural pitch, that works. Okay. They're long stories. They are long stories. I want sagas here or something like that. But not that, I guess. Mushroom to be. What is there a word for a young mushroom? A spore or okay. Makes slick. Makes slick. I wonder if royal is correct and the rest of this is not somehow. Before in a poem, well, that's air. A poetic way of saying before. No, wait, that's not right either. It should be air like this. Okay, so maybe Royal Albert Hall is not correct, but royal something anyway. Mushroom to be could be a spore, maybe? Medical drama sites for short, ERs, emergency rooms. So then what could this be? I don't know. Masked bandits? Question mark? Raccoons? I mean, certainly a creature we're familiar with here in Toronto. In a state. Don't know. Offerings at colleges and museums.
Today's Friday, so.
Exhibits or Colleges, degrees, programs, colleges and museums. Don't know. Was suspended. Don't know. Oh, hung. Was suspended not from school, for instance, but suspended from the ceiling. Okay. A bubbly option. Champagne or soap? I don't know. Model holiday. That name doesn't sound familiar. Queen Elizabeth II owned over 30 of them. Corgis, I believe. Though not all at once? Maybe not all at once. Not sure. This looks like maybe this is going to end in an S, because this and this are both plural clues, 12 down and 24 across. Concave cooking items are probably woks here. Puppies, plaint. A wine? Puppies do wine, don't they? K. I'm not sure what the letter K would mean on its own, but I do see 27 across is blank Jung Jae, Emmy-winning star of Squid Game, is Lee Jung Jae, I believe, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. He was in The Acolyte as well. One side of a list, pros. You could have a pro-con list. On one side you have the pros, on the other side the cons. Trudge. Don't know. Sound from a crib, a rattle, perhaps, if you've included that particular toy in your child's crib. What 2 can stand for, the number 2? What 2 can stand for? Like the word 2, like this? Like Too Fast, Too Furious, like that? Could be. A sci-fi droid familiarly, probably R2, like R2-D2, but when they're calling him R2, usually spelled out like this. Pet sayings, I mean, that could be something like ARFs. Jaden Smith to Will Smith, son, though I thought Jaden was non-binary. Could be wrong about that. Go about, to roam, like that. To trudge could be to tromp, that's another word for trudge. Caramel-filled sweet is a Rolo, and I haven't had a Rolo in years. They're long stories. What on earth is this? Okay, this looks like it might be Royal Opera House then. Oops. Okay, that works well. I still don't, they're long stories. Motels? No. Oh, novels. Okay, long in that sense. Okay, because it looks like it's settled. Looks like it's going to be that. Answers that. Okay, that's good. And then campaign reminder. Every voice counts. Right. So if you're encouraging people to vote, and so what did I miss here? Makes slick. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, something. Every vote counts. Okay, makes slick is wets. Okay, that's fine. Before is fine. In a state could be like shook up, if you're in a kind of a frazzled state. Tours of colleges and museums, fine. And then what was this? Bubbly option Asti. Is that a brand of some kind of drink? Model holiday, Tess holiday. Okay, if you say so. A K. A thou. Okay. A K, a short way of saying 1,000, like 10K or whatever. Although 10K usually used for 10-kilometer runs, but I guess that's 1,000 meters anyway. So 10K, thou, another short way of saying 1,000. Okay, to spoil, to taint, or could be, but I'm not sure. Loose items in a purse, perhaps. Coins could be in a purse. Taint still fits here. Idly dreams. Retro means of communication. A flip phone works well there. It looks like it is taint. Okay, that's good. Idly dreams. should be able to see this, but I don't. The crux, maybe a pain point. I feel like that's not a great synonym for crux. I mean, the crux is typically like the heart of the matter, whereas a pain point is something that where things sort of come to a head, which can also be a crux, but not always. Let's see if that's right. Anyway, its first sale was a flamingo print zip pouch. Flamingo print zip pouch for $8. I'm guessing this is Etsy, the craft selling website. Winds up. Oh. Winds up like ends up. And again, up should be in brackets then. I'm not sure. Reddit rule enforcers, mods, moderators. I would have wanted something in the clue saying this was sort of a short form, but I guess maybe mods is enough in common parlance now that they don't have to do that. Variety of violet. Maybe a pansy? Is that a variety of violet? It's certainly, they're both flowers. A dweller near Dubai, Omani, Dubai being the in the United Arab Emirates, Oman being an adjacent country, neighboring country, and Omani being someone who is from Oman. I was reading a book about mazes. I got lost in it. For example, a pun, play on words, as you see many times in crosswords. Hairstyles that can be messy. Buns, I guess, messy buns. Like Greenland, Danish and not American. This is the greatest part, exclamation mark. An exclamation mark usually implies that some sort of indirectness in the way that the clue should be read. And in this case, we're looking for the lion's share, which is the greatest part of any, let's say, a reward or a piece of food or something. Torn could be rent. It's a sort of a old archaic way of saying to rend something is to tear it. And in past tense is rent, past participle I should say. Preceding, previous. No, that doesn't fit. Preceding, prior to. I mean, I don't love that, but let's see if it fits. Moves slightly closer as a baseball fielder. Cheats in. Yeah, that could be. Leaning. See, I don't like this, though. Idly dreams. Oh, the crux could be the main point, not the pain point. That I like much better, the main point. And then idly dreams is to moon, or moons, to moon over something like that. Leaning is a bias. A leaning is a noun, not a verb. Coffee roaster's creation. Beans, I guess. Part of many a car's dashboard. What? Huh. To munch. Not sure. Actor Paul of 12 Years a Slave. I'm not sure there either. Mix up. Okay, missing some letters. What else? A writer with a monument in Florence's Piazza Santa Croce. I'm guessing Dante with 5 letters and a statue in Florence. That's probably going to be Dante, the writer of the Inferno. Big name in bookstores. This could be an author's name. It could be a publisher's name. Or it could be something else. You can no more win a blank than you can win an earthquake. A war, I imagine, is quite an apt description there. You can no more win a war than you can win an earthquake. Everybody loses, I guess, being the implication. Trendy could be hip. A little annoyance could be a... There's a word that's just not coming to me here. Request by those under 21. Not 21 in age, but 21 in card value in the game of blackjack. Hit me. Of course, you wouldn't always want to say hit me in every case under 21. In some cases you'd want to stay, but old what's blank name? Old what's his name? And T-Mobile competitor for short. AT&T? No. Verizon? I'm missing something here. Big name in bookstores. Don't know. OMG in a modern spelling. In a modern spelling. What? Okay. Let's look at these long ones. Nonchalant comeback. Don't see it. Very, very close. And everybody's talking about it. Okay, gonna have to start making some guesses here. Munch. Munch. Could be like bite or nosh. To munch. What? Actor Paul of 12 Years a Slave. I cannot imagine. The only Paul 4 letters that I can think of is Paul Rudd. I just cannot imagine that Paul Rudd was in 12 Years a Slave. I feel like perhaps I don't have everything correct here. Preceding, prior to. This is going to be cheats in for sure, and I can't imagine what this would be other than beans. But this doesn't look right. Just getting a little bit of activity out here, so I'm just going to pause this for a second. Okay, we are a little bit quieter here. There's still a couple kids playing outside, but that's alright. I am no closer to solving this, especially this EOT is really throwing me off here. Part of many a car's dashboard. I don't know. What if this is Nosh? Does that help? Anything? Or what if this is ing somehow? Oh, I didn't even see this one. Clock standard abbreviation. Shouldn't this be clock standard? Shouldn't this be Greenwich Mean Time? I don't really like how any of that looks, though. Unless this is time? Big name in bookstores. Barton? Is that a publisher? What on earth is this OMG in a modern spelling? And this, T-Mobile competitor. I really would like to get this one. What could this possibly end with? Little annoyance. I want this. Hate? Hater's gonna hate? Okay, that. Nonchalant comeback. Haters gonna hate. Okay. I like that. GMT confirmed. Then this isn't Coffee Roaster's creation is not beans, but a blend. A blend? Okay, this looks much better. Part of many a car's dashboard. I mean, my car's right here. It's not on right now, so I can't. Some kind of plot or blot or mix up. Stir. Gas. Something slot. Many a car's dashboard. What kind of slot? Munch. Chow. CD slot? Well, not many a car anymore. And I don't really consider that. I guess that is the dashboard. I kind of consider that the media console is a separate thing. But anyway, fine. Everybody's talking about it. Word on the street. So this isn't what's his name, but what's her name. Little annoyance could be a pest. Whoa? What? Whoa, like this, maybe? OMG in a modern spelling? Whoa? Does that work? What is this? Paul. I still don't know what this is. Very, very close. On intimate terms. So this is AT&T. This was Barnes, as in Barnes and Noble. And this is Paul Dano. I still don't know that, but okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, my sound was turned off. Sorry. I didn't get the celebratory music today, but there we go. And these fonts are all weird. Anyway, okay. Man, that is really, really cool. I am very impressed by these spanning answers here. Looks like it's settled. That answers that. Cultural attraction in London's Covent Garden neighborhood, Royal Opera House, campaign reminder, every vote counts. And then down here, nonchalant comeback, haters gonna hate. Very, very close. On intimate terms, and everybody's talking about it. Word on the street. All really, really interesting. How many letters are these? 15? Yeah, all 15 letter answers. Very interesting phrases, really nicely clued. There were also some other ones in here. Let me see if I can find them that I... natural pitch I thought was quite clever for tar. They're long stories. I don't know why that took me so long to get novels, but anyway. Masked bandits for raccoons is always fun. What else here? The corgis are always fun for Queen Elizabeth. This one was cool. K for thou. For some reason, I thought crux was going to be pain point, which I didn't like. I much prefer what it actually is main point. Always fun to see a Star Wars reference with R2 there. Flip phone is fun as a retro means of communication. And then what else here? Like Greenland, a little bit of a sort of subtle modern events, current events rather, reference here. This is a little bit old-fashioned CD slot as part of car's dashboard. I don't know. And then I like this one too. This quote from Jeanette Rankin. You can no more win a war than you can win an earthquake. Very cool. Anyway, that's the Friday crossword. Happy that I was able to get it done in good time. And without really too much resistance. I had a little bit of trouble here with some assumptions that I made. Beans here and his here instead of her, but I was able to work through it. And finish my in the car edition of this daily crossword solve. So hope you enjoyed that. Have a lovely weekend. I probably won't get to one this weekend. We'll try and get a few more done next week before the summer hits. So thanks, and see you again next time.